My acne isn't gonna be something I'm not gonna fix today, and that's just something that I have to be okay with. Hello everyone, hello friends, here I am with another video for everyone that watches this. So almost, I think 2 years ago now, I made a video, a story time of my very first period. When I first put it out, 30 views when I first posted it. But after some inspection, it has like 21,000 views out of nowhere. But that also comes with like 400 comments. So let's go through some of these comments and just the silliness of some of them, or just some of their own personal stories I just found really interesting. I think that video is probably my most popular video on my platform, and makes me happy that people are seeing my videos, but then also I cringe at myself because the whole time in that video I was whispering, and the reason why I remember is because my roommate was home sick that day and I thought I was gonna have the whole house to myself, but then I'm like, I still gotta put out this video. Here we are, almost 2.5 years later, me explaining the video a little bit and also going through some of you guys' comments. Side note, a lot of these comments were super sweet. I'm also assuming that a lot of you are younger that are commenting. If you go through the comments on that video, you'll see that they're all like, I'm 9 and I'm gonna have a period one day and I'm waiting for it and it's just stuff like that. They're not exactly my target audience, but happy to have you. All right, the first comment that I see is, my name is Autumn too. Well, nice to meet you, Autumn. Very good to have you around. I almost want to make an Autumn club. Like, everyone who's named Autumn, you're a part of the club. But then I'd feel bad that we'd be leaving out other Autumns. And then what would we do if there was like 50 Autumns in a room? I've never been in a room with more than one Autumn before. All right, now this one was a little difficult. We can do it together. My first period was never. I'm 10 and keep getting bloated, plus my birthday's coming up this year. Well, happy birthday. You'll be 11. On the bloating, could be because you're just a girl and we just be out here bloating because we breathed funny. That's just how your body is made. Everyone is different when it comes to the bloating. Yeah, congratulations on being girl. All right, here's a story from someone's first period. And also, I've been reading through, all these girls are getting their periods at 10. And I was 12 when I got my first period. And I feel like that was like the perfect age. Where are all these girls out here having their periods when they're 10? Is that actually like the age to get it? Or is it because they're all in quarantine because they're all saying that they're 10 now and they got their period this year? Does it have something to do with it? Sitting around makes your period come quicker? Might be all those hoverboards. My period was when I was 10. I'm 11 right now. And I was using the bathroom at my home. And I wiped and saw blood. So then I ran to my mom and said, Mom, there's blood when I wipe. And she told me to go put on a pad because she already prepared me for this. First one only lasted 3 days. And when it started, she told my brother and my dad, and my brother said I had period power, and I was sitting there all embarrassed and red in the face. I can kind of feel that because I remember I was a little embarrassed to let my little brother know that I was having a period, but then he was kind of like, all women have special powers because of their period. It's okay to have a period, Autumn. I remember that's how he responded. But he wouldn't respond like that now. This person says that they started their period when they were 11. I feel like, why do children start their periods? That's what I want to know. Socially, I feel like this is not the time to start your period. I think socially, 16. Everyone should have started at 16. I'm 11 in grade 6, so wouldn't you have been in 7th grade? I don't know what this means. But I think she thinks that everyone is the same age in every year, which is not the case. Some kids are older. Like, you know, everyone's birthday is at different times. So 6th grade means 12 for some people, but 6th grade also means 13 or like 11 for some people. Just because we're all born at different times. Someone says, I remember when I was younger and I haven't had a period yet and I thought you could just hold it in. Boy, was I wrong. I've heard this before, and I'd imagine that would be awfully terrifying for a lot of people, and they'd probably wonder, so what's the pad for if I can just hold it in like pee? Oh my goodness, that would be awful. Imagine, what would the feeling of, if you had to pee out your period, would it feel like pee or would it feel like something else? Yeah, I don't think you can hold it in. I got mine when I was at my boyfriend's house and had to use the restroom and went to his mom. I was 15. That's tough. That's a rough one, all right. Oh man, but 15, I feel like compared to everyone else, you got yours like 5 years later. There's health reasons to why some people have theirs like at different times, but man, 15 at your man's house. This person says, my first period was on my birthday. Congratulations, happy birthday. This one goes, I was playing basketball with my siblings, and whenever I jumped, I felt something weird. 10 minutes after I went to the bathroom. Boom! Yeah, that seems about right. And I'm sure you're familiar with that feeling now that you're an adult. This person says, and I must take this as a compliment because I have this crazy thing about aging. Not to be rude, but I thought you were 18, not 21. Do I look younger? I know the pink might be a little hard to see through age-wise, but I think I look 20. I'm 23 now. The video's older. I think I look 23. I think this is what 23 looks like. But if I look younger, that's great too, because I'm terrified of being an old maid. Anyways, so this person says, which year you have crush? And I'm assuming which was when my first year I've ever had a crush. Let me tell you, baby girl, I came out of the womb crushing on people. I wanted a man's, I wanted a husband, I wanted a partner, to the moon and back. As soon as I found out that my parents were married and they love each other forever was the moment that I wanted that. Actually, I have this funny story. So, my mom's brushing my hair in the mirror. So picture this, like, you know, my mom is brushing my hair and I'm in front of her. And I'm like, Mamas, I'm not gonna go to college. I'm just gonna get married as soon as I turn 18 after high school. And she goes, Autumn, don't you want to go to college and, like, you know, maybe meet him there? And I'm like, no, Mama, I don't think I'm gonna meet him there. It's gonna be fine. It's great. And she's like, well, Autumn, you'll meet Mr. Right whenever the time is good. And I whip around and I look at my mom and I'm like, Mama, you know him's name? And I think I had my 2 front teeth out then too, so then my mom like cried, like being like, my child is hilarious looking. And also, like, I went around my preschool being all like, so what's your last name, young man? Trying to find a guy with the last name of Wright. I was very upset with my cousin Cher. She married a man when I was around that age with the last name of Wright, and I was convinced that she stole my man. And my mom's like, maybe he has some little brothers or cousins. Like, this is not your husband. This is not. And I'm just like, no, it's definitely him. The man that is 20 years older than me. This man is my future husband, and my cousin is stealing him from me. So to answer your question in short, always have crush. First boyfriend official boyfriend was probably in high school though. Like this video and subscribe. My first period was when I was in school dance. Was at a school dance. Oh no. See, school dance, like, then you're like with a lot of other girls, but at a school dance, oof. Now that's a middle school sitcom right there. I feel your pain and my heart goes out to you. I got mine during quarantine. I'm 10. What's all these girls getting their period at 10? I don't get that. And it has something to do with quarantine, I'm sure. I woke up, it's a Monday. I see blood and I'm like, I'm not doing this today. So I put on a pad and didn't tell my mom for like a week. I'm glad that you were mentally prepared enough to be like, no, not today, Satan. And then you go on with your day, your week at the very most, and you go, oh yeah, Mom, by the way, I got my period. No, I'm happy that you knew what to do and you didn't get emotionally scarred like some of us did whenever they started their period. And you know, this guy is out here trying to get my analytics up so people watch my video. Yo mama, 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 yo mama. Yo mama, yo mama, yo yo. Yes. Feel free to put your period stories in the comments below or any other embarrassing growing up stories, dating stories. I'm thinking about like kind of like getting into that a little bit, maybe like telling some like high school dating stories or something like that. But alright everyone, I really appreciate how you clicked on this video today. I loved spending time with you, but alright, please like this video if you did. Don't if you didn't. Subscribe to me, you'll get more of me. Alright everyone, you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Mwah. Like this video and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe. Woo. Get down.